The Woodbury County Board of Supervisors has deferred a decision to replace an air conditioning compressor at the current law enforcement center.
The supervisors say deferring the purchase is the responsible decision because the county may be able to roll the dice and use 3 of its 4 remaining compressors to cool the current LEC until the new LEC opens. Building Services Director Kenny Schmidt says it would cost just over $39,000 to complete the replacement of the compressor. Schmidt said the replacement could be ordered and installed within a week and a half to 2 weeks. The danger officials say a hot April and May. If the temperature remains above 90 degrees and is humid, the current LEC would need to use all 4 of its compressors to keep cool. Right now, supervisors are content to wait and see if the new LEC can be opened by the new current date, mid-May, and avoid buying that compressor at all.
So if the delay lasts into the middle of summer, we're going to have an issue. We are going to have to replace this 4th air compressor, but we do have 3 running, is my understanding, and so they're able to take most of the load in the springtime. But we're just keeping everything in mind and seeing where things are.
Schmitz presented the supervisors some other options. They could bring in a mobile unit to cool that jail facility, but that would cost about $36,000 for the first month and about $15,000 for every month thereafter. Supervisor Mark Nelson says it's important to keep the jail cool to avoid inmate riots, keep employees comfortable, and comply with the law. Supervisors voted 5-0 to defer the compressor purchase.